You don't mind, do you?
No, I guess not, but this is pretty bizarre.
Let me ask you something. Are your Saturday nights live?
You gotta be kidding, man. I work until 1 and it's a real drag.
That's too bad. Maybe this will help. This Saturday night, Channel 17 is going on after hours.
After hours? Isn't that against the FCC or something?
Not really, you just have to watch. It's coming on after a rock concert.
Uh-huh, after hours. Okay, you're on.
No, you're on.
What do you mean? What's going on here?
You'll see Saturday. Please, though, don't tell anybody. We're trying to keep this a secret. But if you want to find out how you can get on after hours, just call...
After hours? Put me on.
We might. Just don't tell everybody about after hours this Saturday.
After a rock concert, right?
Right.
The Village Idiots are Janice Fisher, Mark Ganzel, Robin Hunt, and Peter Jurasik. For Don Kirshner's rock concert, this is Jerry Longden.
At this time, WZTV Channel 17 usually ends its broadcast day. The Federal Communications Commission likes us to announce that we operate on an assigned frequency of 488 to 494 megacycles, Channel 17, with studios located atop a dead-end road next to a leaky reservoir somewhere in Nashville, Tennessee. And usually we'll play the national anthem or high flight or something. We don't have to do that, though. The FCC only requires us to inform you that you're watching Channel 17, WZTV, Nashville. Well, another day, another 17 cents. And that's with overtime, too.
Hey, Jack, what are you doing later on tonight?
Well, I was going to go home to the Gary Owens School of Broadcasting, I guess.
Why don't you stick around, man?
What for?
Well, we could check out what's going on down in the studio.
Oh, a little after-hours production. Sounds like a good idea.
Good enough.
And now, the after-hours Eyewitness Vision News Watch scene, on the scene, big morning update report. Here's your Vision News Watcher, Jack Stevens.
Good morning. Vision News sources in Hollywood report that talk show host Mike Douglas is upset over the recent publicity given to Johnny Carson, with rumors that Carson might leave The Tonight Show after 17 years. Douglas is reported to have made a similar statement several months ago, but no one noticed. Now, with all attention going to recent gas price hikes, Vision News reports an increase of another kind. It seems as cola prices are expected to reach over $2.49 a gallon later on this summer. Well, a consumer group called the People Evidently Perturbed Over Silly Increases, or PEPSI generation, staged this rally in Atlanta, Georgia during the past weekend.
To the leaders of the General Assembly and all of the lawmakers, we want...
Well, Richard Nixon is back in the news again, and it seems that a play about the former president has opened in New York entitled The Trial of Richard Nixon. The play was written by author Howard Koch, whose other credits include Casablanca and the panic-inspiring War of the Worlds. Koch says the play is an attempt to bring shoddiness and corruption up to the level of tragedy. But guilt is not Nixon's alone, and says Koch, it must be shared by all of the 40 odd million people who voted for him. Are you making money in the marijuana market but can't spend it for fear of the IRS looking down your back? Well, two businessmen in Burbank, California formed a company known as Dealers Financial Group Incorporated. Now, for $100 an hour, this company will advise you on investing in real estate, trust funds, and other legal tax loopholes. As a dealer's vice president in charge put it, quote, "We put people with questionable incomes under the highways of legitimate business. kind of a public service. Or, as he explains, quote, why do you think the mafia wears business suits? Well, this just handed me a live Vision News report at TVA's Hartsville nuclear plant. Well, that's not all the news there was tonight, but that's enough. This is Jack Stevens for After Hours Eyewitness Vision News Newswatch Scene on the Scene Big Morning Update Report.
Gooseneck Airlines is now serving Pegram and Kingston Springs twice monthly. Fly Gooseneck while the competition waits on the highways. And now into the light with tonight's Keeper of the Light, Jim Quick.
Here's a quick riddle. A bell tolled, a man died, a bell tolled. Specifically, how did this man die? No? Yes? No? Yes? Yes? I'll be back with a few answers in a few more minutes. And now here's Beth Rayback.
You're telling me about your feelings so brand new that they're killing you. 'Cause you're confused and wondering what you're gonna do. Now you're caught in the middle between a lover and a wife. Where'd you learn how to lead such a crazy life? 'Cause midnight rendezvous don't make it right, or change what's happening when you're turning off the lights. And midnight rendezvous don't make it right, 'cause I'm the one who's left alone in the night. Now come on back and love me one more time. Now come on back and stay the night. stay the night.
A bell tolled, a man died, a bell tolled. No? No? Yes? No? Yes. I'll be back with some more answers later. Now here's some Super 8 home movies.
We're talking with Ann Miller, who has just tasted new Peanut Puff cereal. What do you think, Ann?
They're delicious. They taste really crunchy and they taste good with chocolate milk.
That's right, Ann. Peanut Puffs with chocolate milk is delicious. Not only that, Peanut Puffs are good for you, too. Here, Ann, is a plate of the leading all-natural puffed wheat cereal. I'm going to pour some Peanut Puffs. Stop me when you think the calorie and cholesterol levels reaches those of that bowl of puffed wheat.
Stop.
No, not yet, Ann.
Stop now.
No, Ann, that's still not enough.
Stop.
No, not at all, Ann. By using only the finest chemicals in our secret recipe, Peanut Puffs has no calories, no cholesterol, but yet each single serving contains 100% of the recommended daily maximum number of vitamins and iron, containing everything your body needs in a sensational, crunchy, super glazed, peanutty cereal, Peanut Puffs. You'll go nuts about them.
A bell tolled, a man died, a bell tolled. No? Yes? No? Nope? No. And now we're after hours with the Clays. We'll be back after we pay the rent.
After Hours is an after-hours production by after-hours talent for an after-hours audience. If you've ever wanted to be on television and you think you have ideas or talents others would want to see, here's your chance. Just write After Hours, P.O. Box 1717, Nashville 202. Tell us about yourself. A picture would help, experience wouldn't hurt, but neither is necessary. We'll contact you with more details, but make no mistake, we're after the best in local talent. All acts, whether compensated or not, will receive a free after-hours t-shirt. If you're not into writing at this hour, then call us. We'll be here. Just call 385-1717. That number again, 385-1717. The keepers of the light are standing by to take your calls even at this ridiculous hour. So if the lines are busy, just keep calling. We want to put you on, and that's no put on, and this guy here knows we're serious, and that no one can see him or hear him, but you'll do both later. His name is Larry Mars, and he'll be back again with Madison Grass. That number again, 385-1717. In Nashville, it's toll free.
Stand this traffic. I really don't like it at all. It just makes me nervous.
I don't know. I just can't believe this. We've been here for 45 minutes now. Gas is $1.35 a gallon, and it's going up every day, and everybody is out here for some reason.
It's all right, dear. Please. Let's just calm down. We'll be out of here shortly. I know that it's going to take time, but please don't make it any difficult than it already is, please.
Will you just be quiet? I'm doing my best to get us out of here.
It looks like your chance. Maybe feel...
Yeah, there's a little bit of room if this fella will just let us in. Well, so much for that. All right, we'll just wait and see what else we can do. Why me? I'll never know.
Would you please just do something? You've been sitting here talking about it for 15 minutes. Just do something. Please get us out of here. I'm finding it very difficult to remain calm about
Just be
this.
quiet. What do you want me to do? Get outside and stand by the car and see if somebody will stop instead of running over me?
Yeah, why don't you get out? It might help.
Will you move over here and drive then?
If that's what it takes, yes.
All right. Uh-oh, get down. I got problems. Somebody's shooting around here.
On the interstate?
Yes, I can't believe this. We must be in the Twilight Zone.
I believe it.
This is ridiculous.
The Twilight Zone? Not hardly. Unknown to Mr. and Mrs. Allen Mitchell, a young couple on their way home. The madness breaking loose around them centers not on man's culture or even his class, but on a rather common desire to simply get away from it all. The eventual destination of the Mitchells is not home as they have known it. Rather, they will take leave of their car and of their senses in that realm of imagination far closer to the highways of our minds. In just a moment, Alan and Donna Mitchell will take the ride of their lives as they go after hours on Interstate 408.
Tarzan swings again on TV 17.
A bell tolled. A man died. A bell tolled. Yes. No. Yes. I will later, but right now we're out to keep the after-hours light burning, and in order to do that, we need to get the best in local talent. And here's our local talent tonight, Madison Grass.
Car of mine, headed down below the Mason-Dixon line. I'm headed south today, down dear old Dixie Way.
A bell tolled, a man died, a bell tolled, and nobody got it. The man, who happened to be a blind man who swam every day on the beach, used an alarm clock, and after he had gone out a certain distance, the alarm clock would ring, and using the bell on the alarm clock, the man would find his way back to shore. But on this particular day, the man, while swimming, passed a ship, and on the ship was a bell, and the bell rang, and the man followed it, and the man drowned. And then the alarm clock on shore went off, A bell tolled, a man died, a bell tolled.